Touchdown Friday night. Now, it's time for all your local high school football scores and highlights. It's Touchdown Friday night with Kenny Hawkins and Jesse Kroll. Sponsored by these local businesses.
Kind of feels like we've been on all night.
I know, right? I love it. Hey, we switched. We went from, the black shirts into the suits, baby.
That's right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday night. One of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Jesse Kroll. And tonight we've got 14 games, including the one we called on ABC Tri-Cities at 7:30. One of the biggest took place in the mountains between two unbeaten teams. But before we get this party started, here's Jesse with the Mead Tractor top tackle of the night.
Our Mead top tackle of the night comes from the Granger-Chucky Doak game. Connor Lamons decides to return this punt off the bounce. Kenny, that's always a great, or I should say a great idea. Always a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Great idea by Granger's Jake Condry to close in on that and get the licking in right there. A great job by him closing in on the punt returner. And that was our top tackle of the night. Kenny?
All right, thanks, Jesse. We start in the Model City, where the Dobyns-Bennett Indians hosted the David Crockett Pioneers for the first time since 2014. These two teams have played only 6 times ever, and the Indians have won every game. Would that change tonight? As we take you to J. Fred, where this was a close game for much of the night. Crockett's defense kept the Pioneers close in the second quarter. The Indians were driving. John Rucker would make the nice diving interception of the throw by Jake Carson. Dobyns-Bennett had a 14-7 lead at the half. DB would stretch the lead in the third quarter when Ishawn Graves would break a few tackles on his way to a 6-yard touchdown run, 21-7 Indians. Pioneer defense continued to battle. They would stop the Indians' next drive when they forced the fumble and fall on it. The Indians' defense came to play as well tonight. Branson Carswell comes up with the pick. Oski. He would return it all the way to the 1-yard line.
Hey, you got to finish that. You got to punch it in.
Yeah,
1-yard line, you got to show up the speeds right there. Look at that block downfield.
I'd say just tackle me at the 5. Next play is Levi Evans with a 1-yard plunge over the line for the score, and Dobyns-Bennett would roll over David Crockett tonight by the final 35-7.
In the first half, we was a little bit slow, but, we kept running the ball, kept passing the ball. Eventually, it worked.
It was a slow start, like you said. I thought our defense was doing really well, but our offense was struggling getting started. So at halftime, we went in there, we got serious, and the coaches made adjustments, and we came out and we smacked them.
A lot of mistakes offensively. Our defense played so great, though. Really gave up one long play is all they had all night. Played hard, which is everything that what we expect, and that's what's demanded. But yeah, we got to get better. We got to get so much better than what we are right now.
He's always talking about getting better. It was 35-7. You beat a good team tonight, Coach. Dobyns-Bennett over Crockett 35-7. Northview Academy over Claiborne by the final of 35-0. Mo West and Greeneville. To Greeneville we had Green Devils looking to keep their roll going as they hosted the Trojans. Can't beat that Northeast Tennessee sunset, can you? And you can't really beat Greeneville.
Yeah, we don't have those in Minnesota, baby. We don't have those in Minnesota.
14-0 in the first to Kobe. Gillespie touchdown call back due to a penalty, so they find him again a few plays later. Green Devils up 21-0. Next drive, Quillen, smart kid, knows when to throw it to Gillespie in the open field. He's pretty smart, does it here on the slant. Watch this man fly, the fastest guy in the stadium. Takes it to pay dirt, making us question why he isn't going to play college football, because he's a basketball guy. Key for the Devils team isn't just the offense-defense front. It's stout, led by Rashad Clarity as he gets in there for the sack. Then on the next drive, Quillen airs it out again, this time to Jaden Stevenson. Drops it in. His breadbasket. Greeneville rolls tonight. They went on to win over Mo West by the final of 55-7. It was Jellicoe beating North Green 34-18. In Johnson City tonight, the Toppers came out fired up, but Knox Powell had other ideas. They didn't even need big Nolan, the big kid. Jaden Potts goes deep downfield, connects with Jaden Collins for the touchdown. That made it 7-0. Then on their next possession, it was almost a repeat of the same play. Potts airs it out again. This time he finds Aiden Green for the score, and it was 14-0.
Top 10 product in this state, I'll tell you. That kid's going to be good in the future.
Second quarter, Powell fakes 3rd and long. Potts, Green hook up again. What? Again,
I told you he's good, dude. I'm telling you, he's got some wheels on him.
As we go to the board, somebody's got to stop that play. Knox Powell rolls over Science Hill tonight by the final of 42-14. And it was Johnson County getting past Sullivan East, low-scoring game, by the final of 7-6. Jesse?
Kenny, we knew that Powell team was going to be dangerous, but this Elizabeth the Cyclone team, they're also dangerous, and they're in uncharted waters tonight. For the first time in 3 years, the Cyclones were coming off a loss. Tonight, Daniel Boone was in town and hoping to catch the Cyclones still licking their wounds, but both these teams, they just leaned on their defense early in this one. It was a scoreless first quarter, and finally, someone gets on the board, and it's a familiar face with Bryson Rollins following the hog mollies right into the end zone to open up the scoring. Now, the PAT was blocked, but Daniel Boone answers immediately. Aiden Reiner rolls out and bombs it down the field to Landon Kirkpatrick.
Wow.
Yeah, man, he's got a set of wheels on him as well. He's going to go right into the end zone. Boone splits the uprights on the PAT to head into the break with the lead, and they would continue to carry that momentum. Boone capitalizes on some big plays to start the third. Luke Jenkins puts the Blazers ahead, but Rollins to the snake. Jake the snake. Look, he snatches that away from the defensive back. He's jacked up. We're tied at 13, and who are they going to go to?
You know.
Exactly. Everyone knows.
That guy.
Everyone. Number 10 right there. Rollins skips into the end zone, putting Elizabethan to head. Now, Boone would have some chances in this one, but Elizabethan would buckle down, and that was a great win by the Cyclones.
Well, our players deserve all the credit. You know, they showed a lot of toughness today. Our defense really stepped up and made a lot of plays. We forced some turnovers early in the game. We just didn't capitalize on them, but hats off to our players. Cade Russell, number 10, they did a great job establishing the run game in the second half, and our players deserve all the credit today.
Once again, that was 20-13 Elizabeth, and able to bounce back from them. A great effort by Daniel Boone that comes up short. But Campbell County, they're going to take down Morristown East 36-28 in that one. Now an iconic rivalry in Carter County renewed tonight up on Road Mountain. Hampton and Cloudland up at Orfield. Both teams undefeated, so as Kenny likes to say, an O has got to go. There we go, baby. The Bulldogs struck first in this one, though. Big fella Ryan Crumley takes the handoff, and good luck taking that fullback down. But Hampton will answer once again right here. The cameraman right there, that's what you like to see. Then a couple plays later, this handoff goes to Levi Lunsford. I think that was the past one, and look who it is, Mr. Birchfield.
Nice move.
Just breaking tackles left and right. We know number 4 is dangerous for this Cloudland team, and obviously the Cloudland fans loving what they're seeing tonight. Seth Birchfield, what a game from him, and obviously this was always one of those gritty, grimy, tough games, and we're going to go to the scoreboard right now to check out the final one from this one. But Hampton, wow, kind of surprising on that one, 33-0. That was a great win by Hampton, and way to battle back and take down Cloudland in that one. But that's 5 games down. We still got 7 more to go as we check in on Tennessee High, Unicoi County, and South Green before heading to Southwest Virginia. But first, here's the Tennessee High Marching Band to take us to break.